You want to create a great service business. The way to create a service business, on this board, we are going to create a great service business. But before we create a great service business, let's look at the features. What are those features that make a service business great? These are the features of a great service business. Quickly, let me just go through them very quickly and then I'll explain. But the first one is a good flow of customers. The customers are flowing inside your business very easily. The second one is that you have a very good customer delivery system. The third one is that you have very good cash flow for your business. Good systems are also features of a great business. You have a good reputation within your industry, and you have good market positioning. And the last one is that you have good and strategic leadership. Now let's go through them one by one and let's see how they make your business a great business. Remember, the reason why we are starting this great business, or we want this great business, is because we want a business that does not abuse us. We are running away from abuse. We don't want our business to abuse us. The second one is that we want our business to be something that is lovely. If something is lovely, something is good for you and the community, that is something valuable. You're going to get money from this and freedom. Now, those are among the reasons that we want to create a great business, is because we want to get this done. Now, any great business will have a good flow of customers. I can tell you that about 40% of your business success is down to good flow of customers. That customers come in regularly into your business. And the only way to do that is to ensure that some of these things are done very effectively. One of them is marketing. But if you're not consistently marketing your business, if you're not consistently ensuring that every single day people are interacting with your business, people are interacting with your product every single day, chances are that your flow is going to be like this. And you know what happens when this happens? You have feast and you have famine. Is that what you want? No, you don't want. That is not going to be a great business when these kind of things happen. And you're going to notice that because this is going to affect your cash flow. It's one of the pillars here. Number 3, it is one of the pillars of a great business. If you have this, you're going to suffer. Another thing that is going to help with your flow of customers is conversion optimization. People could be coming into your business, but you're not clear on the messaging, what you want them to do as the next step. Someone comes into your website. What is the next step? Do you have that phone number there? Do you have that form there where someone can request a quote? Do you have somewhere someone can just send in maybe a text message or a callback request? If this is not clear, if this is not good enough, you're going to also suffer. Your flow of customers is going to suffer. The other one is presence, the PR, and the community. Remember, marketing is just part of the whole game of landing that client. You're marketing consistently, but there is what moves the needle. Are you present enough? Are the people understanding that you're part of them? Because if they are not, chances are that you are going to struggle, especially for a local service business. People tend to like to buy from the people they are interacting with, the people, presence in the community, that you have a good reputation, that you are a part of the community. And the last thing that is going to fully help with getting the flow of customers right is your service delivery system. Are you delivering great service? And for you're doing all this But remember, what essentially you are doing is that you're showing off what you do, who you are, what you do, who you are, who is it for, why we should care, your processes, and your results. Basically, this is marketing, and it is going to determine almost 40%, maybe more, of your business success. Now, the second one is good customer delivery system. I give this one 30% because businesses that sell and businesses that do exactly what they promise in their sales pitch are 70% likely to succeed even when they are facing leadership crises, when they have crappy systems. These businesses still thrive significantly. They still stay in the market. They may not be great businesses, but 70% of your ability to create a great service business boils down to these two things. And for you to deliver great services, you require a great team. You require to make promises that you can keep. Keep those promises. And lastly, exceed expectation. Remember, the reason you're doing all this is because you want a happy customer. And a happy customer has a lifetime value that is great. That if one time buyer gives you $100, a happy customer is likely to give you many more $100 many more times. The third one, good cash flow. Good cash flow is going to come from your prices, your pricing, the type of quotes that you're sending in, the success rate of those quotes, the invoicing process, the cash collection processes, and the contracts. Are you mobilizing the deposits for work? Are you connecting your payments with project milestones? How is your customer acquisition cost? All these things are going to reflect on how you organized you are as a business when it comes to your finances. That is a great pillar, and I always give this about 5% of it. Determines about 5% of your success, of you creating a great business. Remember, most of these problems can be solved through systems. So that is the fourth one. Systems combines what is going to be great for your business. And the systems we are talking about are customer acquisition systems. Going back there, your communication system that goes back to the customer delivery system. Your financial management systems goes back to your cash flow. Your customer service and delivery system, again going back to your customer delivery system. Your project management, again into your customer delivery system. Your equipment management, again going back into your cash flow and your customer delivery system. And your operations. Remember, these systems make these three things work very well. If you can add systems to this, you are coming very close into being able to deliver a great service business. The fifth one is reputation. Remember, every great service business guards its reputation fiercely. They promise only what they can deliver, and they deliver it. They make it their business to ensure that they are delivering on their promises, and they are keeping their reputation. Their team, the people that represent them, are always very well versed with the company and its processes. This one creates trust, it builds your referral networks, and it also improves your pricing. That it feels like you have been in the room by the time you get into the room. Every time you come in with a quote or a bid, you already have respect of the people that are on the table. The sixth one is market positioning. Usually this doesn't come very early in the business. Sometimes you start by doing general things, but as you progress, great service businesses establish themselves in a certain area that they do very well. and within that area they deliver very well. And that is something that I can tell you quickly, that positioning helps you decide what, who, why, when, and how of what you do. What you do, who you do it for, why you do it for these people, when, and how you do it. This positioning helps you with pricing. You'll notice that you're going to get better prices. You're going to be an authority in that area, and you have leverage over other companies. And eventually, this all builds your margins and your profitability. And that is something that you really want as a business person. The last one is strategic leadership. Remember, to create a great business, you need to start with the mentality. You have to set your mentality that this is what you want. And you're going to also do an analysis of yourself. What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? And you're going to focus on improving yourself and plugging in your limitations with the skill sets that you can find in the market. A great business will always have a great leader, a strategic leader. Leaders are not generally born. Great leaders are actually, they use their grit to become great leaders. It takes time and effort to become a great leader, to accept your flaws and to accept that there are things you're good at and there are things that you're not good at. That is strategic leadership. And you're going to notice that when you create a great service business, you're going to realize that it is not going to take too much of your time. It's just going to take enough time from your work. You're not going to work 8 hours a week. You're not going to do some of the things that should be done by someone else. You're going to be able to develop leaders. And eventually, everything that we are studying here, everything that we are learning here, is all going into this hole. Inside this hole, we're going to create a great service business. And to do that, we will need certain features. And inside here, everything that we are going to learn is that we are going to implement it. When we implement something that is going to help us create a good service business, we are going to market. The reason why we are doing this is because we want to understand what exactly we need to do every single day to help us to create that great service business. Thank you for watching, and kindly tell us in the comments what you have learned today and what you intend to implement today. Thank you so much, and kindly like, share, follow, and subscribe.